You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
It's all about having a keen eye. Take me, for instance. My eye's as keen as a niffler's on a pile of gold, or a knobtail to a cow. But I'm not bragging. That's just the truth, that is. Can't help me natural gifts now, can I?
Accio! Confringo!
What you dribbling over there? Look like you've been had by the flobberworm himself.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. I should investigate. Revelio.
Hey, Omar. Hey, Omar. What's going on, Omar? It's funny, I could beat the game, man. I'm getting close to beating the story, but I haven't really. Like, I don't want to beat the game. I like to just run around. I haven't played in 2 days. It's my first time playing in 2 days. Have you played, Omar?
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Omar, what'd they teach you in that learning institute?
Pardon? Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular diricle.
Ah, yes, the magical bird. Can disappear when it senses danger.
Peculiar things, aren't they? Did you know that muggles call them dodos? Such a funny name. I'm worried about a large albino diricawl known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen, and I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
You could play Age of Empires and pick the Moguls in the campaign. They'll probably teach him better.
Seems you're more concerned with the feathers than the bird. But she'd be safer with you than with poachers.
Indeed. They'd pluck her feathers and likely kill her when they were through. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the diricals don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
Why are you fixated on Gwynaira and not rescuing all the diricals?
Gwynaira is special. She's more attractive to poachers with her leather plumage. They'll try harder to take her. The other diricals seem to have managed evading poachers quite well on their own.
Can you tell me what the dirical den looks like?
It's down by the shore, on a sort of overhanging cliff. You'll recognise it by all of the diricals lolling about.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white dirical.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her. Be prepared to chase her. I sometimes wonder if she actually enjoys the pursuit.
I feel like this lady wants to kill this thing, but whatever.
I suppose I should watch for Gwynaira. At night, apparently.
Zippity doo dah, zippity day. You know that song, Omar? Zippity doo dah, zippity day. And have a good day. You know that song, Omar?
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
You're so fucking young, Omar. Jeez.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Yo, what's up with my phone? Fucking bringing me to weird, like, versions of this. Well, Omar, that song got canceled. The movie it came from got canceled. It's considered racist.
Rest easy, my large friend.
fucking lefties decided to call it racist. I don't know anymore. Movie's called Song of the South, I think, or some shit like that.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. Yep, that's considered a racist song now. What are you gonna do, Omar, right? Everything's becoming racist soon.
Revelio.
Omar, I made a new video for my crazy channel. You gonna watch it? Thumbs up it?
Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwatch by myself.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-doo. Omar, that's considered the most racist song in history now, Omar. You know that? Yeah, Omar. Look at my subscribers too, Omar. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. Told you, Omar, I'm gonna fucking, it's gonna happen, man.
This must be the
I'm busting my fucking ass, and I'm it's gonna get better and better, hopefully. If not, whatever. I don't care, but, I'm working on it, man. Well, what are you gonna do, man? You know what I mean, Omar? You gotta work on it. That's all you can do.
Oh, no, you don't.
Come on! I really don't want to have to do this, sir. Oh, come on!
To be difficult, I mean you no harm. There. Not going to hurt you. Revelio. Do cooperate, won't you?
Yeah, this thing's faster than the other thing. Dude, come on! Dude, I really can't. Can I not target this thing? Dude, I don't think you're letting me target it. It's weird. Yeah, they're making the targeting very tricky on this thing.
Now I need to let Miss Moffat know. Revelio. Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Good of Miss Moffat, looking out for those poor diricles.
Miss Moffat only cares about using their feathers for what she calls fashion.
Oh, hello. Any luck finding Gwynaira?
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwynaira.
That's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
She was difficult to track down, but I managed in the end.
Believe me, I know. Well, may I have her now?
Yes, but I'll be expecting payment first.
I suppose that's fair. I'm well aware of how difficult she must have been to catch. She has such exquisite plumage. Oh, I shall make the finest attire from her feathers. And she'll have a good life too, of course. Thank you so much for bringing me Gwynaira. I shall keep her safe and only use her feathers sparingly.
This place has seen better days.
Hey, Omar. Hey, Omar. Why'd her voice piss you off, Omar?
I won't rest.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Omar, you see how fucking easy they are now, these guys, man? It's like I can't even fucking get, like...
This too easy.
Look at this shit. Blowing them up. If I ever play this game again, remind me to put it on the highest difficulty.
Won't get away with that.
Only following orders. That was meant for me. Accio. Shoot to shatter. Now, don't I?
This looks intriguing.
Handy resource indeed, your field. I'm most pleased to be included.
Omar, this is the hardest game I've ever played. You heard, Omar? No, for real, Omar.
You will regret coming here. I will make you pay.
Is that it?
I want to try to get that challenge, even though I don't even need the challenges anymore, really, but they don't do anything for me no more.
Rock to blame.
Omar, it's the hardest game I've ever played in my life, Omar. I don't know, the combat is really hard. Omar, look at this goblin. Look how hard he is. Omar, that was the hardest battle I just had in the last year. Omar, look at this troll. Look how hard he is. Watch. I'll show you.
No, quiet.
Oh, look at that, Omar. I screwed up my spell. Really? Did you just... How the fuck did this thing just die on me? It just, like, collapsed. Omar, this game is so hard. Omar, it's the hardest game I've ever played. I can't. It's so hard. I can't even predict these moves. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Just charge, Omar. Omar. The game is so fucking hard. I can't even predict it. Omar, this is the hardest game I've ever played in my entire life of gaming. It's crazy how difficult this game is. I don't know why this game is so hard.
Well, how nice and crystal.
Look at that, Omar. I just hurt myself. See how hard this game is?
Let's follow around,
You
Rock.
can hurt yourself in this game.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Omar, this game's so hard, I'm gonna call it Elden Warts. Elden Warts Legacy. Look at the puzzle, Omar. This puzzle is so hard. Look, I can't find the other two fucking balls. Look, Omar, let's just scroll the map slowly. Oh, look, Omar, there they are. Wow, that took me 17 minutes. Hey, Omar, looks like you're still missing balls. Hold on. Let's go slow and see if we can find them. Oh, looks like they're there, Omar. That took another 26 minutes.
These murder trials won't get the best of me.
Look at that, Omar. Wow, that was so hard. That just took 47 minutes of fucking hard, grueling puzzle work. At least I get a reward for that, Omar. Oh, no, I don't, right? Because, yeah, they don't want to. Because I already got as many as I needed. Many moons ago. Because, you know. Why not?
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards and... There's the student from the town. That's the student who stopped us and felled us. Always on the defense.
Look how hard that battle was, Omar. Shit. Who's this guy over here? Look at this guy. Look at him, Omar. This is the hardest enemy in the game right here. You see how he's trying to get to me, but that's a magical chain fence of repulsing. So let's go this way, Omar. Make sure that this guy doesn't kill me. We're gonna go this way. Hardest guy in the game, Omar. Omar, look how hard this guy is.
Such arrogance.
And that guy was hard too.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
Omar, I swear to God, this is really fucking boring the fucking shit out of me, this game. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think this game is all that good of an open world. I'll be honest with you, man. I think it's pretty fucking generic and basic. I don't even know if it's worth your time playing for real anymore. Like, it's got a decent like story. Give the story like an 8, 9, maybe 8.5. But the open world in this game is fucking shit. Like, look, you can't even like fucking like you can't kill that rabbit if you want to. You can't even fucking hurt like anything, man. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, you get too fucking overpowered. It's fucking dumb, man. Like, there's nothing for me to do anymore. I feel like I did everything in this fucking game, and like honestly, like I never got that feeling in an open world game before, where I fucking literally did everything in a short amount of time. Like I feel like I fucking did everything already. Like there's nothing, even though I didn't do everything, there's nothing worth me doing anymore. Like for example, the Merlin trials, they don't give me anything no more. That's it. I maxed out the inventory, 15 Merlin trials ago. So what's the point of these extra ones? They don't do nothing. So there's no incentive, right? There's no incentive to do them. The NPCs, there's no interaction with most of them. It's a very empty world, man. It's not not full at all, man. I'll be honest. It's one of the most emptiest open world games I've ever played, man. Like I like the spells, I like the flying and everything, but it's definitely a lot more smoke and mirrors than you think, man. It's fucking hype, this game. Mostly hype, unfortunately. Like Ghost of Tsushima, even all the Assassin's Creed, Days Gone, all of that shit has way more stuff to do. You can't even fucking compare. Look, I mean, like, what is there to do anymore? Look at this shit, look. Maxed out my fucking gear with traits and everything. I could find level 4 traits just to make me more powerful. What's the point? I'm killing everything with one shot at this point. What's the point in becoming more powerful? What's the point? What, to kill them at one shot? What's the incentive? Oh, put it on harder difficulty. Well, it's like, well, I didn't expect it to be this fucking easy. Then you look at the broom. Look, I maxed out the broom. I don't even fucking notice the difference, really. Maxed out the fucking challenges and shit. I really don't even know what to do anymore, man. Look at this. Look at this. Cushioning 3. Cushioning 3. Let me ask you something, Omar. Why do we need cushioning 3? When you run into trolls so rarely in this game, and when you do, at that point, you can just fucking one-hit them with the fucking Avada Kedavra spell. So what's the point in having a fucking armor +3 on any of my armor? What's the point in having anything but offense in this game? Like, if you notice all my fucking gear, look at all my gear. All my gear is offense. Offense, offense, offense. Everything is fucking offense because that's the point. I do just massive amounts of damage to the point where, like, nothing fucking... I can just fucking breeze through everything. I have 25 potions on me, Omar. Really? 25 potions? There's a reason why games like Jedi Fallen Order and Elden Ring only give you a certain amount of flasks and potions. Because it's fucking stupidly OP to have all that potions. I can't die at this point. It's like stupid, man. And I can't even imagine, like, the hardest difficulties taking that away from me. Like, what's the point of all these potions? What, defense potion? Do I really need this for anything? No. Damage potion? I'm doing 2,000 damage, a fucking spell. A focus potion? Do I even need this? I have so many spells I can use at this point. Thunder Brew potion, like, none of this shit I need. There's so many pointless fucking things in this game, and it's. I hate to say it, but it's like, I think again. I think the game is okay, like presentation wise. I think the detail is great and the artistic view and all that stuff, the style. This is probably the most unfun I've had in an open world game for an end game. I'd say the beginning to mid game was okay. And this is the worst end game I've had in an open world. Like, for real. I got all these animals already. Like, these cats, I caught them already. It's like, I feel like the game is really fucking empty, man. Like, at least in, like, games like Assassin's Creed, I could kill all the animals, I could sell the furs. There's, like, tons of items you could collect. Like, Majorno and Excalibur and all that fucking shit. I mean, like, Omar, could you even compare this game to Assassin's Creed? Any of them? Could you compare this game to fucking Ghost of Tsushima? Could you compare this game to anything, really? The best open world game, or what? I don't know, open world. I would say for things to do and most freedom, maybe like Skyrim would be the best, I think, that I've played, to be honest. I'm like respecting it more and more as I see what games do. Witcher 3 would probably be up there. Ghosts is good presentation-wise, but it also is very empty after a while, Ghosts. Ghosts is another game that's pretty empty. But Ghost sword fighting and all that shit is so fucking good. And then on top of it, like, the graphics and presentation is fucking great in Ghosts. Although the graphics are pretty good in this too, but at the same time, this game has like a lot more glitch and unpolishedness than Ghosts. Ghosts is very polished. This game doesn't feel polished like Ghosts.
Revelio.
I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I can't tell you what's the best open world game. I really don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. The more I play open world games, the more I'm respecting like Breath of the Wild, Assassin's Creed, and games like that. Because I feel like a game like Breath of the Wild, as much as I used to shit on it, like you can go back to that game. And the same thing goes with the Assassin's Creed games. Like I feel like you could go back to them to some degree. I can't see myself ever playing this game again. Like once I beat this game, I think I'm it. That's it. I'm done. Like not that I think it's a bad game. It's just when you become this powerful and you're just walking around in one hit and everything, it's just not fun. And honestly, I don't think difficulty will do. Assassin's Creed had the same fucking problem, though, with Valhalla and Odyssey, is you got so fucking OP in those games, it was just stupid. Elden Ring, on the other hand, was not bad in that sense, but Elden Ring lacked content. That's what it was. Elden Ring just had no fucking content. Tons of enemy variety, but no fucking story. So that was the problem with Elden Ring. This has tons of story. This has barely any enemy variety. What do you have? Goblins, wolves, spiders, a troll, and a human. And these dog bugs, I think. 6, maybe. 6 different enemies. Couple of bosses here and there. That's about it. Giant spider.
What do you have in store for me this time?
I mean, I like the voice acting and the story and all that stuff. That's cool. I ain't gonna say that's bad. Like, there's some good things in this game. I'm not saying it's all cool. But like I said, I'll say it over and over. This is not the best game in the world. I think everybody just got on its dick because they wanted to fucking go against the woke and everything, which I get because fuck the woke. But at the same time, it's definitely fucking overhyped, 100%. There's no doubt about it. Like, I find myself playing Age of Empires way more than this shit, to be honest. Because at the end of the day, Age of Empires is always a different experience for me, right? If I play with people and stuff like that, it's always different. It's fun, right? Like, I have a lot of fun with that game. Even games like Doom and stuff, it's fast-paced, it's challenging, it's fun. This is not better than Doom Eternal. No fucking way. Not better than Age of Empires. This is, again, like, on the levels of maybe Days Gone, but probably not even as good as Days Gone. I had more fun. Omar, you notice, like, to this day, I could tell you Days Gone is still a better game than a game like this. Because even though some people didn't like Days Gone, to me it had a better open world, right? Like you could hunt, had way more variety of like zombies and stuff. Days Gone doesn't seem like it has that much variety, but it does. It just gives it to you like in a pace. These puzzles are so fucking stupid. I can't stand these Merlin puzzles at this point. They don't even do anything anymore. So what am I doing? I'm looking for the fucking stupid the butterflies. All right, watch. Okay, here they are.
Lumos.
No, that's not them. Where are the butterflies? Don't worry, Omar. I'm not going to be stumped too long on these puzzles. Looks like they might be in this cave.
I should investigate.
What the fuck is in there? Anything good? Like, they give you so much loot in this game that's garbage, man. Look at that, a dusky wool scarf. Ooh. The only reason I even collected at this point is just a transmog. Okay, so what are we doing here? I look for the fucking butterflies, right?
Revelio.
Yeah, this one actually is a little harder, believe it or not. Ironic. My first hard puzzle in a long time. What is this over here? Oh, that's one of those okay. Gotcha. Oh, look, here they are, Omar. Oh, this one made me run a little bit.
Lumos.
It's one of those fucking fetch missions. Oh my god. There's fucking hitboxes in this game are fucking awful too. Look at this. You want to fucking roll through this? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the hitboxes, Omar. Or do you call that hitbox? What is that? A terrain box? I don't know. Dude, I don't even feel like fucking looking for these butterflies at this point. Why all of a sudden they fucking hide them like this? Well, everything is fucking god simple in this game, and now all of a sudden they decide to hide the fucking butterflies. For what? For the Merlin trial that gives me absolutely nothing and just making me waste 2 more minutes? I'm so used to everything being such shit in this game when it comes to ease that, like, when they do actually throw a little bit of a curveball at me, it's annoying. Oh, there it is.
Lumos.
Doesn't help it's like blending in with everything.
Reparo. Lumos.
What is that, one more butterfly thing? You know, Omar, I don't even want to fucking beat the game, dude. Because I feel like the main story is going to put me to sleep. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding you. I feel like if I play the last couple of missions, the dialogue is so painful at times, and they're going to just send me on this weird fucking, like, dungeon shit that's just going to make me have to, like, go in all different directions, and it's not going to be entertainment. I'm going to be fucking falling asleep. Like, that's why I'm just running around doing this shit, because I don't even want to play the story anymore. I feel like the story has fucking dragged me out, man. It takes fucking forever for this game to give you full open world access, right? And then once you get full open world access, you're done with the story. It's like, oh, we're gonna give you full open world access, 25 hours. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much done with the game, man. Like, that's it. I'm done. I got all the fucking major animals. I'm done. Not much I can do anymore. I can breed animals to get shiny ones and shit. It's not like Pokemon, though. You're not battling with them. You're not trading them to anybody. So it's fucking pointless. Everything in this game is fucking almost 75% of the shit in this game is pointless. You're not breeding shit like an Ark because it's going to give you a stronger animal. The breeding in this game is literally just to get. Like it's like 1/10 of Pokemon. It's like just to give you that feel of like, oh, look at that, I can breed an animal. But you're not trading, you're not fucking battling anybody. It's just literally like, okay, to breed, really? It's like, you know how I feel about breeding in Pokemon. I fucking hate it. And I'm gonna breed in this game for no fucking reason at all.
Lumos.
Like, there is no reason for you to breed animals in this game. Other than just wasting your fucking time. Like, it's so much time wasting in this game, man. You know what it feels like? It feels like the DLC of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like, you know when the DLC got really bad in Valhalla? Like, the whole, like collecting money from trade routes and all that shit, nobody did it. This is what this feels like. It feels like bad DLC right now. Omar, more. Why am I shitting on this game so much? I thought I liked it. It's like I don't hate it. Again, it's not a bad game. It's okay. It's just not a great game. It's like I don't know what to say. That's all I can say. Oh, look at the damage. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Good for you.
Omar, even like when you grab items, you become invincible. Look at this shit. Look, I can just keep throwing shit at these things. Look, every time I grab an item, I'm invincible. Every time. They can't hurt me. When you grab it, this is a trick, Omar. You want to not die, just grab shit. You gotta make sure there's an item to grab. But as long as you grab it, they can't hurt you. And then when going gets tough, just use one of your fucking potions. Where like shit's like invincible at this point. Look at this shit. Look at this. One fucking hit everything. Look, my fucking Thunder Blue is good. Look at that. Boom. And then how many times can I do this if I really want to fucking kill the map? All I got was another 11 times to do it, yeah. It's like, it's again, this is the problem with open world games, man, you know? It's the same thing with Zelda Breath of the Wild. After a while, you were just able to get, like, so much rupees and fucking shit. You're just able to acquire, like, so much in that game over time. But at least Breath of the Wild has, like, some purpose, right? Like, you can hunt, you can kill, you know, Breath of the Wild's a better game. Like, I can't explain it. It's just a much better game. Like, this is not a great open world. It's not. And you know how I feel about Breath of the Wild. I didn't love it. I always kind of bitch about it, but it's a better game than this, that's for sure. Not that this is a bad game, it's just slightly, it's above average. I'd say it's above average, but it's not an excellent game, you know? I don't even want to play this, Omar. I'm serious. Maybe. Depends. Honestly, Omar, I don't even know, man. I'll be honest, I'm like pretty done with, I'm done with Pokemon too. Like, I'm half done with, like 75% done with Pokemon. Although I feel Pokemon could maybe lure me into it again, but I'm not feeling it. And this shit, I don't think I'll play DLC on this, to be honest. It's just... The combat's kind of fun, but it gets so fucking old after a while, man. It's like... I don't know what to say anymore with this. I don't know what to say with shit like this. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Like, I wish I could change the difficulty. Can I change the difficulty? Like... I think I could, right? I could just put it a demanding gameplay. I could put it on hard. Let's try it then. Let's see if it's really that much harder. Let's fucking see. I feel like it's not going to be.
This looks intriguing.
This fucking empty, fucking barren world. Like, look, the graphics are good, and the scenery is fucking fantastic, and the flying is cool, and all that. It's got a very good presentation, and I'm not saying it doesn't. It's just a fucking empty goddamn world. That's my problem with this shit, man. Like, you'll have occasional animals here and there, but it's not like you can hunt them or kill them. They should let you, like, hunt and shit. I don't know why you can't. Let's see how fucking hard this is now. Let's see. No! No, Omar. Sonic is fucking brutally bad. Look at that, still one-shotting on hard. The parry windows feel short. That's about it. Little less damage I'm doing. A little better. It's a little better. It's because I'm not doing as much damage, but am I really having a hard time here? No. The parry window is definitely shorter. Okay, interesting. But again, look. I have so many potions and shit, it doesn't even matter, right? It is better though. It feels a little better now, actually. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel a little better. Normal's way too fucking easy. The parry window is too fucking slow. Let's see. Okay, they do a lot more damage too. So, interesting. But again, I can just see myself getting used to this. Really. It's definitely better though. I feel better right now, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's good. The difficulty definitely needed to go to hard.
Enjoy suffering.
It's still too easy though. It's still fucking too easy, man.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
I can't even play this right now, man. I fucking can't play it. It's just too easy right now. I can't play it. I can't play it. I'm not enjoying this. I just put the difficulty on hard and it's just still fucking bullshit, man. It's fucking whatever. Meanwhile, you'll have games like fucking NBA 2K, right? That's fucking harder than fucking hard. That, like, literally, because they want you to fucking earn, they want you to spend money on packs and shit. So they'll make fucking 2K. They'll make some of the challenges in NBA 2K so fucking hard that I've never seen a game that hard before. And then you play a game like this and it's fucking easy. It's like, it goes to show you. And then you say to yourself, well, why is 2K so fucking hard? Well, because they want you to pay for cards. That's why. That's really why 2K is so hard. They want you to pay for cards. My team's like, listen, you're gonna have to. We want you to buy the new cards and drop $1,000 in this game, $2,000, $5,000 in this game. When in this game, it's like, well, okay, we don't care about difficulty that much because it's like, why should we? It's not monetized. What do you mean? Does Elden Ring even have difficulty? I think Elden Ring is like one difficulty, Omar. I don't remember it being changeable.
You should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
I'm a little harsh on this game. Like, I shouldn't be that harsh. It's a pretty solid open world game. Like, it's good. It's good. It's just... It feels like it's lacking shit. You know what I mean? No, I don't think you can, Omar. I don't remember that being a thing. Hold on. You know what this game feels like? It feels like I played a walking simulator, like. Where I just like you just go with the motions, and eventually you just become so good at this game it doesn't even matter. Then again, Valhalla kind of felt the same. I ain't gonna lie, Omar. Like Valhalla was not much different. It was like fucking easy after. Like you know what it is? Is it the open world problem? You know, the traditional open world formula that gets so fucking stale after a while. You know what I'm trying to say? It gets like so goddamn stale, man.
You made marvelous improvements here.
It looks good. Yeah, I can't wait till Zelda comes out, man. That's a game that has replay value. All the Zeldas have replay value. Even Breath of the Wild. Zeldas are true and tested games for 40 fucking years. There is scaling in this game. What are you talking about? There is. There's enemies that are my level, but they still die in like 2 shots. Omar, the people that made this game are the people that make the Disney Infinity. Do you remember Disney Infinity? Do you remember Disney Infinity? Like with the maps, and you would run around these like stupid levels, and Disney Infinity, you had to spend all that money on that shit. That's the people that made this game. They don't know how to make a fucking game when it comes to open worlds and shit. So they're kind of like stuck in the past a little bit. They're using a formula back like from fucking 2008. Yeah. Yeah. Now, would you say that they were great games? They were fun, maybe, because you could run around. They had a little bit of fun, but were they really good games? No. They were like Fisher-Price games. They're for babies. They're for little babies. And you probably played them when you were a little fucking baby. So the people that made, just keep in mind, the people that made those games made this game. And I see it all over the place. And how do I know about Disney Infinity? Because my nephew had it. And it was just kind of like, meh. Yeah, exactly. Well, this is what this is, right? Right? If you think about it, isn't this fun, ducking around with the abilities and shit? It's the same thing, right? What's the difference between this and that? I see it all over. It's fun, but it's not great. Alright. Wait, you saw the trailer that fucking quick? Oh.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed.
Apparently Breath of the Wild 2 is too big for the original Switch. So here's what you're gonna have to do in order to play it. Have an OLED Switch docked, hook up a USB-C to your dock, and plug that into a second Switch. Apparently Breath of the Wild 2 is too big for the...
That's fucking bullshit. What are you talking about?
Apparently Breath of the Wild 2 is too big for the original Switch. So here's what you're gonna have to...
Fucking clickbait bullshit.
Dick thinks you made marvelous improvements here.
Wild, but Link dies. What? I'm just looking at these things. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, huge reveal. I hate this song, this YouTube song.
Alright guys, Wes here, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom's huge secret. With the release of every single new Zelda game, there comes with it a ton of mysteries to be solved, and after the 6-year-long development cycle for this game, that also seems to be the case. To say that Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has a ton of secrets to be solved is nothing short of an understatement. So in this video, we're going to be doing just that. We're going to take the footage from the trailers and the marketing materials, and we're going to uncover the biggest secret with Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. As a quick disclaimer, I will not be covering any of the information covered in the leak that happened with the art book. This is only going off of official sources via marketing material in the form of trailers and different images that were posted by Nintendo. So if you guys have been trying to go off of just official information from Nintendo and nothing too spoilery, then this is the perfect video for you. Also real quick guys, I'm giving away a PlayStation 5 for 100,000 subscribers. We are getting very close. So if you guys would like to win a PS5, the details are in the pinned comment. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, comment your Twitter handle, and then tweet me proof you're subscribed, and I will enter you for a chance to win. Tears of the Kingdom has been in development for almost 6 years, and its journey has been a little up and down. There are some conflicting theories as to whether or not the game actually started development as a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild, but we know for certain that a lot of the gameplay mechanics were born out of unused DLC ideas, specifically for the previous game. Now, apparently the DLC in the works for Breath of the Wild was just too big and innovative to be released as an expansion for Breath of the Wild, and the decision was made to turn them into a brand new Zelda game. At some point in development, be it immediately or a little ways after the production started, the decision was then made to make the next Zelda game a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild, which they most famously did with games like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. This weird approach of storytelling is kind of how we ended up getting the incredibly strange timeline of Zelda games, and Breath of the Wild served as kind of a reset for everything thus far. So I guess it does make sense to directly continue it, especially considering the fact that according to some theories, this game is actually set to completely loop the Zelda timeline. So not only would Zelda Tears of the Kingdom be a direct sequel for Breath of the Wild, but it would also serve as a prequel to Skyward Sword, which would effectively loop the timeline, hence the logo having the Zonai dragons that are eating each other, which is one of the reasons the developers didn't want to give away the title too early, as the title is allegedly a teaser in itself. Now, as I stated, this is just a fan theory, but what if I said that that wasn't even the huge secret I'm talking about? Now, to briefly set the stage, one of the biggest criticisms I'm seeing with Tears of the Kingdom is that a lot of the marketing material we have seen only makes the game look like it's a big expansion of Breath of the Wild, rather than a whole new installment to the
That's fucking fine, though.
Thanks to the recent Nintendo Direct, we have a lot of new information to go off of regarding how the gameplay is going to be for the next game. Now, I'll be talking about the theories regarding dungeons returning in Tears of the Kingdom, as well as the underground being a massive element to Tears of the Kingdom, as well as the Sky Islands. But instead, I'd like to talk about one gameplay feature that can not only increase the longevity of this game, but also fix, or rather repair, one of the biggest issues in Breath of the Wild, and that is the weapon degradation system. But what if I told you that Tears of the Kingdom is already looking to resolve that issue in the form of weapon crafting and weapon repairing? Now, if you take a look at this shot in the trailer, you see that there's multiple enemies that seem like they have weapon-like horns on their head. Now, this could very well be just a coincidence, but this seems way too consistent and deliberate to just be a stylistic choice. Some enemies have an axe-shaped horn, while others have spear-shaped horns. We saw a samurai sword and just a regular sword, so you kind of get the idea. Now, there's other shots in the trailer that shows a bokoblin that's mining for some precious materials, which confirms two things. One, that there's going to be farming for materials in the game, and two, we're going to be able to use those materials to create different weapons. Now, if this theory is correct, then let's say you take a bokoblin and you kill it, and instead of it dropping monster parts, it's dropping weapon parts. So in Tears of the Kingdom, we'll be able to defeat enemies, and then we'll be able to use their horns as crafting resources to make weapons, and tie that into the new crafting system. This would not only keep the combat engaging, but it would also keep it rewarding, while also preventing you becoming overpowered too quickly. Obviously, there's going to be weapon degradation still, but this also confirms the fact that there's going to be some sort of repairing system. One of the central themes to Tears of the Kingdom is rebuilding something that's broken. Obviously, we have the Master Sword, rebuilding a calamity-broken Hyrule, as well as the entire Zelda timeline itself. Now, if you look at the Zonai vehicle, as well as the Zonai drone, you see a sort of sticking agent being used on various vehicles throughout the trailers. And it's very likely this same sticking agent could be what we use used to make weapons out of enemy horns and loot drops. There's even a brief part of the trailer where you see a sword being used as a shaft of an axe, which kind of suggests that we'll be able to stick things onto existing weapons to make brand new ones. A lot of the metal items in the game
Seems like there's gonna be crafting in the new Zelda.
So when you mix that together with the sticking agent that's been seen through the trailers, as well as the various weapon-shaped horns on enemies' heads, it's starting to look more and more like an elaborate weapon crafting system is upon us. A recent article from Game Rant made somewhat of a strange comparison, but it's one I actually agree with. From all of the early footage we've seen of vehicles in Tears of the Kingdom, it seems like the crafting and creation system is going to be very similar to that of Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Now, if you're like me, you probably were wishing that you never have to think about that game again, but to its credit, it featured a very elaborate vehicle creation system, with the various crafting parts around Tears of the Kingdom, and the emphasis on creating your own tools and equipment pieces. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we get to make our own vehicles in a similar fashion to Nuts and Bolts. So not only are we getting a weapon crafting system, but we're also getting a vehicle crafting system as well. So from just the official marketing for Tears of the Kingdom, to say that it's still a DLC or expansion is a massive slight to what Nintendo has created. Now this all leads me to my next topic. While Tears of the Kingdom may be using the same art style as Breath of the Wild, the graphics have pretty clearly been overhauled and beefed up to represent a more next-gen experience. Breath of the Wild was already a gorgeous game, but it was obviously held back a bit by the technical power of the Switch and the Wii U. Granted, the art style did a great job masking some of those technical shortcomings, but now that the hardware has been out for a little bit, and there's a new model in the form of the Switch OLED, which to clarify is not an upgraded system, the screen just looks better in handheld mode, Nintendo's team is putting tons of hours into making sure Tears of the Kingdom is just as beautiful as any other open world game you want to play. Judging by the early footage, draw distance seemed to be increased for Breath of the Wild, allowing you to see things much further away and reducing pop-in. Textures on trees and other pre-existing items also seem to be improved, as just about everything that's rolled over from Breath of the Wild looks sharper and crisper. Now again, the Nintendo Switch isn't the most technically powerful machine on the planet by a long shot, but now that the game doesn't have to run on the Wii U as well, and the developers have had more time to experiment with the hardware, even patenting a new graphical image processing system that is likely being used for Tears of the Kingdom, a ton of graphical updates have been made to make the experience more immersive. Now while I'm comparing the technical aspects, one major detail came out a few days ago that not a lot of people are talking about. According to data miners on Reddit, the exact file size for Tears of the Kingdom has been confirmed, and it's currently weighing at 18.2 gigabytes. This was later confirmed by UK Nintendo eShop that officially claimed you would need 18.6 gigs of free space to download the new Zelda game. Compared to other AAA games like Call of Duty and Halo, 18.6 gigs is nothing, but you have to remember that this is the Switch we're talking about. Switch games are generally a lot smaller than you would see on other platforms, and for reference, Breath of the Wild weighed in at 14.7 gigs, so Tears of the Kingdom is already making a pretty big jump. So make sure you have close to 20 gigs of free space available on your Switch in May, because Tears of the Kingdom is going to be the biggest first-party Nintendo game ever released. So to continue saying that it's just a big expansion for Breath of the Wild is just a slight to Nintendo and everything that they've been working on for the past 6 years. Now I'd like to briefly talk about the biggest leak that happened with Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not going to go over any of the spoilers, but I want to just vaguely address it. Now if you're still skeptical about Tears of the Kingdom and you still think it's a big expansion, then I implore you, check out the leak, scroll through a few pages, and then after that tell me it's a big expansion, because you would be lying to yourself. Nintendo has worked on this game for 6 years, the development cycle was about the same time as Breath of the Wild, and to say that it's anything less than a new installment to the Zelda series is a slight to Nintendo, as well as all of the developers that have been spending their time working on this game. Next up, I want to talk about a new pre-order bonus for Tears of the Kingdom at GameStop. Now, as time goes on and the release date gets closer, I'm sure we're going to see a ton of pre-order bonuses pop up from different retailers, but buying the game from GameStop already kind of has an appeal. By pre-ordering any version of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom at GameStop, you'll get an exclusive wooden plaque with a pretty cool carving on it. I know it probably seems lame to get a piece of wood along with your Zelda Tears of the Kingdom copy, but it honestly looks like a prop straight out of the game itself, with some really awesome markings and carvings. If you're a diehard Zelda fan, you'll probably get a kick out of this one, especially if you're a collector. I would recommend checking it out. Now, if you're not a fan of physical merchandise and copies of games, then your best bet is just to pre-order it on the eShop like I'm doing. So what do you guys think about all this? Are you excited for Tears of the Kingdom, or are you just one of those nervous ones who doesn't know if the game is going to be worth the hype? Personally, I will buy every product for Nintendo, and I might have some blinders on when it comes to Zelda, but I truly feel like Nintendo and the developers are going to knock this game out the park, and the fact that there's going to be vehicle crafting, weapon crafting, and just farming in general, that is going to be an aspect of this game that I am super excited excited about. But obviously, I'm going to reserve all final judgments until the game comes out and after I've tried it, but I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up with this video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel with your notifications turned on. And also be sure to enter the 100,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm giving away a PlayStation 5 and a game copy of your choice, so if you'd like to enter, check out the pinned comment for all the details. Thank you all for watching, guys. This has been Wes, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.
Drop boxes. So, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, arguably the biggest game of 2023. You can talk about Spider-Man 2, which I'm looking forward to, Starfield, which I'm looking forward to, Resident Evil 4 Remake, which I can't wait to play, but I think when you look at scope and magnitude and just impact in gaming overall, Tears of the Kingdom has to take the cake. Like, this is a game that people have been waiting for. I feel like ever since Breath of the Wild came out, sort of the evolution of the Zelda franchise, the whole, sort of reset for how Zelda games were sort of interpreted was done with Breath of the Wild. But what happens when you just focus on one system, the Nintendo Switch, in order to release this game? Now, although we have gotten trailers for Tears of the Kingdom, I still think there's a bunch of secrecy surrounding this game, and we've been having to piece together information through various means, whether it's advertisements, potential leaks of console leaks, art book leaks, all sorts of things have sort of led us to different conclusions with this game because Nintendo themselves, they've been pretty quiet on it. Like I said, you can dissect the trailers and learn some stuff, but there's still a lot of mystery surrounding this game. Well, I want to talk about the latest information that we have gotten through other sorts of means because Nintendo themselves hasn't talked about it, and talk about one of the things, definitely, how it impacts this game in general and why some people could potentially be a bit upset by this. So if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 500,000 subscribers. So without any further ado, let's get into this information. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is an advertisement from Famitsu magazine, which of course is a Japanese publication. This happened a couple days ago. It was revealed, and I just didn't talk about it because I wanted to talk about it with other things, but I do think it's very interesting. So looking at this advertisement here, you can see it is a neat Zelda ad from the new Famitsu magazine. The right text reads, "The Master Sword corrupted." The small at the left says, shortened, in the new title, its appearance will undergo a major transformation. So this is the advertisement here, and obviously there has been a lot of things that have sort of led us to believe that there's going to be some sort of corruption. You have the whole Link's arm thing, like what's going on with that, but when it comes to the Master Sword itself, it seems like, this thing sucks, bro. Like you pick this up. Who are you killing with this? Like, who are you attacking with this sword right here? So getting a better look at it, it sort of gives the history of the Master Sword through the various Legend of Zelda games. Of course, you have Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword HD, Breath of the Wild, and now we have this crusty-ass Master Sword. So as part of the game, sort of restoring the Master Sword by potentially getting those orbs that we keep seeing, the potential tears of the kingdom, in order to resurrect this sword so that we can, of course, defeat Ganon. I think that's a possibility, I think that's a pretty cool advertisement. I think the fact that this sword itself is diminished could sort of tell us a bit that weapon degradation is still in the game, which I feel like is going to be a controversial topic. There is a lot of people, a large contingency of Zelda fans, who did not like that weapon degradation stuff in Breath of the Wild, and I can understand why. I didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty fun. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was something a bit different. Yes, maybe it happened a bit too often, and they can sort of tweak that sort of stuff. But for the most part, I thought, keeping your mind and body in check, in the different weather conditions, keeping your weapons in check and stuff like that. I thought it added a new layer of strategy to this.
Alright, Omar, yeah, I'm getting tired too. I'll talk to you later, Omar.
Still going to be in it, maybe.